Hello students, standard 7th. We are having the revision of chapter 7th in mathematics, that is congruence of triangles. In last session we saw some examples in which the pair of triangles were given with some measurements, and we checked that which criteria we can use to check whether they are congruent triangles or not, and also how to write down them using the notation. Now, here also sometimes when the measurements are not given, but in the figure the congruent parts are shown by the same signs, and then also by using any of the four criteria we have to check whether they are congruent and then write down in the notation. So let us do some like that. Which congruence criteria do you use in following figures? Write down congruence triangles in a notation. So first figure is here. Two triangles are joined together. Triangle P, Q, R, M, N. This angle is shown like that. These angles are shown like that, same thing. And two sides are there. So now you have to check for any of the criteria, and for that you should remember all this criteria as I told you so many times. So here in triangle PQR and triangle MQN, we will write down the first that three equal parts. You can see that angle P and angle N are equal. So angle P is equal to angle N. Then angle R and M are equal. And PR is equal to MN. Therefore, triangle PQR. Now the name of the second triangle is very, very important. You can't write down MQN or MNQ or whatever is there. We have to follow the correspondence. So check here, angle P is equal to angle N. So here first is angle P here in triangle PQR. So with P means at the first place you have to write down N. R is equal to angle M. R is at the last. So M will be there. So remaining Q will be in which criteria used? So by Which criteria we use here? Angle, side and angle. Angle, side and angle. Two angles and included. So by SAS criteria, or you can write down SAS congruence rule. Let us take one more example with the figure. Here the right angles like that. Those two sides are given like that, and one side, another one. D, E, F, G, H. So here in triangle DEF and FGH, angle E and G are right angles. So angle E is equal to angle G is 90 degree. DF is equal to HF. That are the hypotenuse. And another line is D is equal to GH. So now by RHS, because right angle, hypotenuse and side, congruence rule, triangle DEF is congruent to. Now angle E is right angle, here G is right angle. So E is in middle, so G will be in the middle. Now take the hypotenuse. DF and HF are there. But before that we can see that here D and D are common. So H are common, so with D there will be H. So it will be HGF. So that is in the notation form. So congruence rules are very, very important. By this way you can write down like this. Now there are different type of sums in which the figure will be not given, but some congruent parts are given, and then we have to check by which criteria the two triangles are congruent, and same thing we have to do, that we have to write down the notations. So here when figure is not given, then it is easier when we draw the figures. Without figures it will be difficult for you when the figure is not given. So to make it easier, we have to draw a rough figure so that the idea of the criteria can exactly come in your mind. Let us see the first one. For a triangle PQR and a triangle XYZ, if PR is equal to ZY, PQ is equal to XZ, and QR is equal to XY. So now these three parts are given. We have to consider that to check whether which criteria will be used here. So in this situation, draw two triangles, but first only give the name of the first triangle PQR. Now check the congruent parts. Here, if the angles are given, first check the angles. But if angles are not given, then as I told you, first check the common things. Look here, PR and PQ. And here Z and Z are common. It means that with P, the Z will come. So now, and here ZY. So PR is equal to ZY. Then PQ, so remaining is X. PQ is equal to XZ. So you can give that too. And then last is QR is equal to XY. You can do the different sign. So now, which criteria will you use here? Three sides obviously, S, S, S. So you can write down by S, 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 congruence rule. Triangle PQR is congruent to triangle not XYZ but ZXY according to the given situation. So triangle ZXY. So that is very, very important. Let's take another situation given. For triangle God, and triangle SUN, angle O is equal to angle U. Then GO is equal to SN and angle G is equal to angle N. So here, as I told you, draw two triangles, give name of the first triangle first. Now check the angles. When the angles are given, it is easier for us. So angle O is with angle U. So O is here, so you can write down U here and draw the same sign, showing that their measurements are equal. Another angle is also there. G and N are equal. So G is here, so you can have N there with the same sign in it. And then, what is remaining as? So now GO is equal to SN. GO is equal to SN. So here, okay, my mistake here, GD is equal to SN. So GD is equal to SN. So now you can see that here problem is occurring now because we learn only 4 criteria: SSS, SAS, ASA and RHS. Here if you use ASA but 2 angles and the other angle is given, not the other included side. So here we have to use the mind, as I told you there in the beginning when we were learning the chapter also. So here the third angle, angle D is equal to angle S by angle sum property. So here we have to use the angle sum property. Actually, it is also known as AAS congruence rule. But we are not given that. So by using that you can say that thus two angles are equal, because two angles are equal. For the two triangles, then the third is obviously. Therefore, by now you can see that angle side angle by ASA congruence rule, triangle GOD congruent to triangle NUS. Let's take the third one. For triangle XYZ and triangle LMN, if XY equals MN, angle Y equals angle N equals 90 degree, and XZ is equal to LM. So now 90 degree is given. So you have to write down, draw the two right triangles. Y and N are 90 degrees, so Y and N should be here. Then XY is equal to MN. Y is here, N is here. So XY and MN are here. And XZ is equal to LM. So here it is very clear. RHS congruence rule, because right angle there, hypotenuse is also there, and the corresponding side, one of them also here. So by RHS congruence rule, triangle XYZ congruent to triangle MNL. Take one more. For triangle PQR and triangle DEF, if AC is equal to XY, angle A equals angle Y. Sorry, not AC. We have taken PQR and DEF. So PR is equal to DE. Angle P equals angle E, and PQ equals EF. So now triangle PQR. First check the angle. Angle P is with angle E. PR is equal to DE. PR is here, so we will write down E here. PQ is equal to EF. So PQ. So we can see it is clear. Two sides and included angle. So by S side angle side SAS congruence rule, triangle PQR is congruent to triangle EFD. So the main important things are the rules, congruent, criterias, and if the figures are not given, draw the figures. So the half, not even half, the 85% to 90% work is finished. The picture will be clear in front of you. So here we are going to finish the session, followed by PDF, some more examples for your practice. Thank you very much.